Say goodbye, pizza pie.
See you, mate. Chocolate cake.
Welcome everyone to the main broadcast. It's your favorite four hosts here, Alex, Peter, Adam and Dan. We're here for episode 29 of the main broadcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Sorry, this is the 28th.
Episode 29.
No, 28.
Damn it. I mean, that was such a good intro though. It was so good. What did I even say? I was too
No, we gotta do it again.
I nailed it though. I full on nailed it. I can't redo it.
Well, you can, if you nailed it once, you can nail it again.
I'll use the opening in the 29th episode.
Thank
so
you.
You don't have to.
Alright, then I gotta change it. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? It's the main broadcast here for episode 28. We are your favorite four hosts, Adam, Peter, Alex, and Dan.
That wasn't as good.
Damn it! Fuck! Does anyone have anything to start us off with?
This week has been the week of Saturdays for me.
What does that mean?
Saturday.
Every day I have woken up half asleep and gone,
I shit myself.
A Saturday tradition.
no.
That's how you know it's Saturday.
Yeah.
I shit myself.
And I shit myself.
But yeah, and then like I'd be laying in bed for like an hour, still like half asleep, and then go, hang on a minute, is it actually Saturday? And it happened every day this week. I don't know why or how, but it did.
I did the exact same thing on Monday.
I fucking hate you guys.
Why?
Because you'll know what a Saturday really feels like when you get a Saturday off. You'll know, okay? But I have a poo-related segment.
Well, before we go into that, now wait. We're sticking with this with unpoo topic for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's not.
Someone
Let's not
said
go down that
Taint
road
it straight away.
Yeah, true.
But I had the exact same thing happen to me on Monday, Dan. Like I woke up on Monday morning and I'm like, a nice relaxing Sunday, and I like stayed in bed for an hour, and then I was like, oh no, and I had to race up and get ready.
Yeah.
If I had a real job, man, that would have been rough. But I don't, so everything was fine.
Lucky.
That's so funny. Like, what the actual fuck?
it's
Imagine
just
like
wild.
thinking every day is Saturday, how good that would feel. Oh, it's like the dream when you're a kid where it's just like, I wish every day was Christmas. And
Well,
it's-
no, the dream isn't to think every day is Saturday. The dream is to have every day is Saturday.
Yeah, because if
Just
you
thinking doesn't do anything.
wake up on a Tuesday and you think it's Saturday and you have to go into work, that's really
And
bad.
you just don't. But I thought it was Saturday.
Yeah. And your boss will go, oh, you cheeky monkey. You get in here. That's fine.
It's like, you thought it was Saturday all day this week and you haven't come into work once.
yeah.
What can I say? It was Saturday.
Yeah.
It was Saturday, though.
It was Saturday.
Boss, it was Saturday.
It is Saturday and I shit myself on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, they say that's what you do if you need time off. You just go into work, you just crap your pants.
Yeah. You just shit yourself.
Well, yeah.
What are they gonna
The
do?
only
Yeah.
bad thing is you're going to be known as the guy who shat himself at work. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
decide. Is it worth it?
You take the highs with the lows.
How much do you not want to be at work?
On a scale of 1 to poo your pants. Oh my fucking god.
All right, Alex. Now we've had a natural transition. You can go into your story.
Okay, thank you. When was the last time you guys fell into the toilet bowl?
Never.
Probably when I was small enough to do it.
I reckon I can still do it.
I don't think I've ever fallen in.
Really?
Like, are you saying like forgetting to make sure that?
Yeah,
like,
you forget to put the
yeah,
lid on and you sit
without
down.
the seat.
Yeah, it's
I
called
haven't done
falling
that
in.
in ages. That's been so long.
I did it about 2 weeks ago. I'm not too proud of it. I was embarrassed to talk about it last
still
week.
like the scariest thing ever?
Yeah,
I
it's
remember
terrifying.
You're just like, whoa.
Because like me, I'm not ready for it. So I kind of like lean back. You know, like how we were talking about last week. I was like, I'll fall into my chair rather than, sit.
Oh no.
So me just falling into the toilet bowl is such a shock because I just expect to be sitting, and then my legs are in the air, and my hands are
Did
like,
your butt touch the water?
Yeah, did your butt touch the water?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the level of Japanese water level is much higher in the toilet bowl rather than
I
Australia.
haven't even asked you about their toilets. I can't believe we haven't discussed the Japanese toilet situation.
They're the same. They're the same like size. They have a bidet. Bidets are great.
Still not 100% convinced on a bidet.
Well, the bidet doesn't do the job for you. It's just like to help you out. Like I would never trust a bidet.
Here's what I'll say about a bidet. If a bird shit on your arm, there's no way you're just wiping it with a piece of toilet paper, are you? You're washing it and then you're wiping. So that's what a bidet does.
Yeah, but a bidet doesn't have soap built into it.
Yeah, like is it just water or is it like soap as well?
No, it's
Like,
just
is it
water.
soapy
It's just water.
Yeah, it's just
But you also don't want to clean your butt with soap.
Well, it can shoot soapy water and then it can shoot out moisturizer or something.
Then it slaps with baby powder afterwards too, with a little duster hand.
That'd be better. It just like a hand just like slaps you with baby powder.
Tells you when you're done, just gives you a big smack.
I'm picturing like an old school Looney Tunes like Rube Goldberg machine. You know with the
Yeah.
music they used to play?
Oh, yeah.
Ba-ba-ba, and like it's moving out a big hand with a white glove and it comes out smack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like the Jetsons. I don't know why. Like that type of shit. That type of shenanigans.
You're getting picked up by your collar and you're like, what? And
Yeah.
dresses you like a baby in a diaper at the end.
It tells you that you've been in there for too long, so like an alarm goes off, and you're like, oh shit, and then you get picked up by the collar and thrown out.
Pants around the ankles.
Does anyone else have anything to talk about, or can we just end the podcast there?
And then end it there. I had one note written down because editing last week's podcast,
Oh no.
Alex said
No. What did I say?
around the 18-minute mark, you say probably the funniest joke you've ever made on the podcast, and none of us heard it, and we completely ignored it.
really?
Yeah. And I went back and I listened to it, and I nearly died laughing.
What did I say? What did I say?
So we're talking about back like when I won the school captaincy thing. We're talking about like what I could have said to have won it, and you said that I promised them a Damo care, and I'm like, that's the funniest joke ever, and none of us heard it. Just completely whiffed.
It's
over
so
their heads.
good.
It was such a good joke.
Thank you. I was really proud of that
That's
joke. Now that
funny.
you've said
Yeah.
that, I remember that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"That's really good."
I needed to take a moment to point it out during this episode for how little notice it got in the last one.
It's okay. I'll.
Was it like loud or did he just sort of say it under his breath?
No, he does say it loud. We're all talking at the same time. During it, I have muted all of us so Alex's joke gets the spotlight.
Okay.
But it's gonna be weird because no
Everyone
one
shut up.
responds. No one even acknowledges
Literally
it.
no one responds.
But like,
So did Alex say to himself that was the greatest joke ever?
No, I just
No.
heard it, and I'm like, that's really
Oh.
clever.
this is
Adamo
Alex
care.
appreciation episode. The last couple of weeks have been like Alex bully time, so I'm kind of glad. I'm getting a little bit of recognition for my comedy
Only
on
because
this.
you've been late
to
every
be
other.
fair, you do this to yourself.
What do you? What? No.
You brought this upon yourself, boy.
I remember saying that joke and like no one replying, and I was like, "Oh, that's dumb, shitty joke."
You do giggle
Alex."
to yourself at the end. The only laughter is you.
The Mirror 5. You hate to see it.
Look, someone's got to laugh at the joke. There was no acknowledgement to it, and I was like, sometimes comedy doesn't pay off. It's okay.
Well, what we all do, I'm very surprised you didn't do this, because what all of us do, we've been all guilty of this, is if we say a funny joke and no one responds to it, we'll tend to say it again, because we assume
No one
No
heard
one
it.
heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've definitely been. Yeah.
that happens every podcast multiple times.
Do I do that often?
We all do it. We all
Okay,
do it.
we all
good.
do
Yeah,
it.
we all do
We
it.
all do it.
How good.
So I'll normally help a brother out, and I'll cut the
Thank
first
you.
one out that didn't get a response, so that the second one can hit better.
Next time someone makes a joke and they repeat it twice, I'm gonna say, "Nah, I heard it the first time."
And you wonder why you get bullied.
Yeah. Or I'm just gonna take a gamble and think that they've said it twice. So I was like, "No, we heard you the first time, dickhead. That was the first time." Not too sure. No, but Adamo care.
so-
It's good 10 out of 10.
Yeah. So from the Obamacare one, I thought of the topic because I'm like, that's a very good pun. Could we come up with any good puns off the top of our head?
Well, nothing really sounds like Alex.
Do you want to buy a nice car?
Yes.
Have you ever thought about buying a Lexus?
But
Got him. Got him.
That was terrible.
Oh, God.
You need to go in timeout and think about what you just said.
I was going to say, where do you buy your shorts? I buy them in Japan's.
I mean, we all know one of the all-time puns is a Rogers trademark classic of stairs more like scares.
It's not even a pun. It's just a dumb joke.
That's a great pun.
It's so dumb.
Speaking about names, I know, like, you know how you have
He's about to call someone else's names.
when you're growing up and you see, like, you just hear a business name or something and you go, oh yeah, and then as you grow up and recent events have happened, you start to question the name. I don't know if anyone remembers Lubemobile
Yeah,
back in
I
the
remember
day,
that.
since the whole P Diddy thing.
Yeah, P. Diddy had his own personal lube-mobile. Needed deliveries every day.
He had a lube house.
Do you think he had like a subscription that would just keep bringing them? That's why he had
Oh,
so
they'd
many.
have to. He'd had to have some sort of
You know,
deal
like,
going.
have you ever had that where you bought a subscription to something and then you kind of stop using it and then it just starts stacking up?
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, oh, no.
What was
Or you just
that,
bought it
that
in bulk.
shaver thing
Yeah.
that everyone was doing like?
Oh,
4
Dollar
years
Shave
ago?
Club?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I signed up, and then I got more razors and like shavers than I use in like 6 months in like 2 deliveries. I'm like, I don't need this.
Yeah. And then say the
Sick.
first like month or so, you like use it all the time because you're getting you all excited because it's a new thing. And then after that, you're like, I don't need it anymore. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it with Audible credit because I think it comes with Amazon Prime, or at least I got like a deal that was it with Amazon Prime. And the first 6 months I bought an audiobook every month, and now I have so many Audible credits that I'm probably never gonna.
Can you sell them?
Well, here's the problem: they expire after a year.
The books.
No, the credits do. I'm supposed to get a book every month, and I definitely don't. But if I cancel my subscription, I lose the credits.
Yeah.
So I can't
Well, that's
cancel
just
it.
rude.
I bought the whole How to Train Your Dragon set of books.
I remember you listening to that.
yeah,
that was
nice.
good. That was a good series
Yeah.
to listen to. In
When
the car.
when I first got them, I didn't want to spend them on like small books. I was like, no, why would I do it on like a 10-hour book? So a waste of a credit. I'm gonna save these for like an 80-hour book. That was a mistake.
Now you're just gonna get like the dictionary and just listen to that.
A aardvark.
Why is that in the fucking? That's not the first word. You should just get the Bible or the law. Just listen to the law, like just like the big old law book.
The law book. Like
Is there
the
a
law
book
The
of-
law book.
Yeah, is there like when people are studying the,
The
law,
book of law.
is there just one book for all the laws?
No, because
Why?
laws change every day.
Can you listen to the 2024 edition of like the law?
I don't think there's one book. There's like multiple textbooks. That's like saying the history book.
Well, hopefully if there's
It's-
12 of them, then you can spend your entire credits on the law.
If I look up the word law, there's a book called Law.
Good. That's a good start.
That's a good start. First book you see. Yep, that's the one.
Law, and then you know the subtitle. The
Yeah.
subtitle of Law is Everybody Loves Large Chests, Volume 10. That's the law book. Oh, the King James Bible is free on Audible. You don't need to put a credit on it.
It's probably got a battle pass. Be careful.
Does he get a free skin with it?
So how long do you think the King
Sorry.
James Bible is in audiobook land?
I'm gonna go.
100 hours.
Nah, I'm gonna go off and say
I'm gonna
100,
go like 200.
174 hours and 36 minutes.
No, you guys can smash this out in only 84 hours.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have in at what part? At what part does fuck? What's his name?
Jesus?
No, the other guy. What time?
Humperdoo?
Wait, when does Humperdoo get in? What hour? Like
Humperdoo? Yeah.
60.
he's the after credit special. You know, like everything already comes to black.
Yeah.
Then it comes back in, and you just hear like silently like
Humperdoo.
like really distant, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's Humperdoo in the next movie." the two sing it.
It's so good.
What would the subtitle for Bible 2 be?
Humperdoo. That's it. Bible 2, Humpadoo. That's all you need. What the fuck?
How do we go from poo to the Bible in 20 minutes? That's just incredible.
We're getting good, man.
Yeah.
We're getting good. We're getting good at this shit.
No,
We're getting good at pivoting.
Yeah. I don't know if I said this in the last podcast or not, because if I have, I haven't gotten to where it was when I'm editing. That we'll say something, and then we'll talk about something that I'm like, we didn't really go anywhere with that topic. And then the next topic is related to the boring one, so I've got to figure out how to weave these things together, because I don't know how we got there.
Like, I know what you mean, and I think we did talk about this a bit last week. Oh, we did it after the podcast. I can't remember. But we can talk about, we can talk about this very briefly, just in case we did. It's like, I know what you're saying, because that one about the fire, like, we were talking about something before Adam brought up fire, and it was the most boring batshit fucking conversation I've ever heard. And then Adam brought up fire, and I was like, holy fuck, I have to keep this in. I had to keep a piece of this in. And so, like, I weaved it, like, in a way where it was, like, we averted, like, 5 minutes of us talking about nothing, and it was just, like, kind of dead air. And then Adam brought up fire, and it just, like, kind of fit a little bit, like, better than what it was. But I was like, I know what you mean, Adam. Just the idea of having to keep, like, a bad segment in is rough. Like, as you're editing it, you're like, fuck, I don't want to listen to us talk about that anymore. Like,
Yeah.
look, don't get me wrong. Like, there's definitely things that you can keep in.
Could you just do a hard cut and edit it as in, and we're talking about fire now?
Nah. It was like, we were talking about something like super, like, unrelated to it. And then it was like, one sentence was the start of the topic, and then the last sentence was, like, pretty similar to, like, the start, and it looked like it kind of just flowed. Or we kind of just, like, skipped the topic, and then we brought up fire. Or Adam brought up fire. So it was just like, it kind of just seemed like a dead topic, but in reality, we talked about it for like 5 minutes, and it just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. That sounds like something we'd do. I mean, one of the notes I wrote from, like, timestamping was, this episode has no consistency.
Yeah. Those ones are like the 2-hour recordings that I'm like, we can't release 2 hours. Cut it down to 40 minutes.
We can, but we just shouldn't.
Nah, because, like, I think the only people that should listen to us talk for 2 hours are insane asylum people and people who pay $7 for our Patreon. Like, because the fact
we don't even have a Patreon.
Those are the same people, Alex.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they are literally one of the same. Because, like, listening to us talk for 2 hours, like, I can't, like, embrace myself talking for 2 hours because I'll lose my mind. So, like, if someone can just, like, sit in their car driving to work and, like, listening to us talk for, like, an hour, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, so I've actually gotten feedback from a few of our listeners, and, like, they'll put the podcast on while they're doing stuff. Like, they're not just, like, you know, sitting directly listening
That
to
makes
us.
me really
They're
happy.
like,
Yeah, that makes me really happy to know. Have you guys finished? Did you guys watch
Wait,
Arcane
we
2?
We didn't finish.
What are we talking about?
The conversation. We didn't finish the conversation before that.
Well, Dan said that he got some impact from our listeners, and they said they listened to YouTube most. Dan, what else did they say about our podcast?
Honestly, I didn't get too much feedback.
Oh, okay.
I only got a little
Well,
bit.
that's
Thanks.
where you fucked up.
Look, it wasn't like a hard, like, here, fill out this survey.
Yeah.
Well,
You
maybe
should.
it should have been Dan. Fucking damn it.
What if we were just to do another Mad Lib one day? I would like to do a Mad Lib, then leave it for a month, and then come back to, like, the finished Mad Lib, and then read it and be like, what the fuck was I on? Like, what was I talking
Mad
about?
Libs aren't funny. They're not. They actually
not.
suck. Because it's literally just like, oh, and then I went down to the diarrhea store, and that's the whole joke.
That's the joke. It's for all laughing.
That is pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
But then you
What
just
is it?
all that makes you laugh is when you remember. Oh, remember when we said diarrhea?
Dude, yeah, but
Like,
okay.
If you do a Mad Lib properly, it's not funny. You've got to say like, penis nibbles.
Yeah. I remember we did one
Otherwise it's just
years.
boring.
We did one years ago about dipping. What was it? It was about taking your first ever swimming lesson, and it was like, first you need to dip your ear in detergent, and then lightly tap your butt cheeks into the water, and then your wiener, and then you should dive in. Like, that was
Yeah, see,
by
that's
far.
not funny.
It was funny to me. I'm laughing while I'm saying it.
Yeah, because you said those suggestions. If you just listen
Yeah,
back.
but you also laugh
It's
at people
dumb.
throwing up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Did that idea work from last week, Adam? The one where I'm just giggling at people throwing up, or did we lack the
A little
energy
bit.
that you were thinking?
No. Well, actually, you do die off around 20 minutes in.
I told
You burn yourself out.
because yeah, you
told
burn him
you.
out, man.
You
burn
wrapped
him
him up
out.
too hard. Yeah.
I'm like a
You gotta
fire,
let him,
and then
you gotta let him build normally.
yeah, don't throw up on the fire. I'll go out quick. Like, it's
Yeah. It's a marathon, and you got him to sprint straight up.
yeah.
We got
and
high
then I
energy
threw
this
up.
week because we've been listening to pump up songs for like an hour.
We've been listening to making up songs, AI songs of ourselves and a fucking horse.
But have
two
they,
different
have
horses.
they, or have they not been amazing?
Yeah.
They've been great, but I just think it's really funny. Like, we came in
Look,
swinging.
Butt Stallion is a legend,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
The
he's
Butt
now.
Stallion song is so good.
It might be my favorite song of all time.
I can't believe you want it on Spotify just so you can listen to it yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe you can start uploading our podcast to Spotify again. See how that goes. And then
You know,
maybe...
you can do it. You can just download the file off of YouTube.
All right, Adam. You know what? I'm trying to share some responsibility around here. I'm trying to, you know, just
I feel like this is where Alex is like holding his drink at a party and just like backing away out of the door.
I see your thumbnail. It's just a picture that we already used with your face on it, and for some reason you wrote the word "sir." What does that have to do with it?
Because what do you mean? What do you mean, huh?
Why does it say
Because-
"sir"?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? As he backs away.
Well, because the ant was the ant on the stilts. My face was the
Yeah.
face from the fucking picture. And then sir, because we were talking about being knighted. So I was just like, sir.
Oh,
yeah. I forgot about that
You
section,
should have put
yeah.
like a knight helmet on the ant or something.
That would have been way
Instead of
better.
just your face.
Alex doesn't put an effort
No,
anymore.
he's just like I can see that this took 2 minutes. I can see it. It's the second laziest thumbnail you've done.
Alex's mentality now is, oh, fucking thumbnail. Fine, fuck you. Boom, boom,
Well,
here we go.
no, because I was really
I'm
upset.
now living
I
my
was
best
really
life.
upset because you guys made fun of my wait, you didn't make fun. I didn't do Dan Magnum, and then Adam did Dan Magnum, and I was like, that's a pretty good thumbnail. So I was kind of upset. And then hold on, I did the Lost episode thumbnail, and I was really proud of that. And
Yeah,
no
you've
one
done
mentioned
some-
it.
You've done some good ones, but some of them was the worst one is the here's a cup of my pee one because it's just a freeze frame of
Yeah.
Jim Carrey with our
Yeah.
logo on it. That's all it is. There's
Yeah.
no one's face.
Alex
put on
does
his
some really
face.
good ones, and then it's like, oh, okay, so he was busy that day.
Yeah.
He had something on that
Yeah.
day.
Even the Usain Bolt one just has some text on it, but at least it's got some.
What are you talking about? There's Deadpool in the O, in the fucking above the A in our logo. There's the Wolverine mask, and then I changed
Yeah,
the
you
text.
put-
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
just
saying
said
we're
you put
saying you've
effort
got
into
good
that one.
ones,
Oh, I
but
thought
we're
you
just
said you
saying
didn't.
you've also got some bad ones.
The one next to it, which is just
I
a freeze
Yeah.
frame from a movie.
But I keep using the same picture of Adam. Every single.
Well, we've only got the one picture.
I've got tons of pictures of Adam that I can use.
But it's
I-
like the best one.
it's my favorite picture ever. It's so good.
Well, when you get back, I'm sure we can take more pictures.
Yeah.
Like we might actually be able to put Dan in the fucking banner of the channel.
I hope so.
Yeah, take a group photo.
Because we were supposed to, but I didn't. We weren't able to. What is this? Who put something in the Discord? What is this?
It's a new photo.
Why are your pupils so big? What are you on? Why? What drugs are you on?
Do you have a lazy eye?
I can
Yes.
make my eye go lazy. Yeah.
It's so Adam. Your face is so unsettling
You're a
in that
fucking
picture.
chameleon.
My face looks what?
It's like
You can look in two
uncanny.
different directions. What the fuck?
It's uncanny. You are
No
Humperdoo.
wonder you have.
Your eyes
headphones.
are
Yeah,
Humperdoo.
Humperdoo. See, when I said like there are segments that we cut out, these are the segments that I cut out.
Wait,
Yeah.
why? Oh, because we're just talking about things that people can't see. Yeah. Smart. Clever. Don't send something to fucking Discord. What the fuck? Why is your tongue out? And why does it look like you've eaten a nut and you're allergic to it?
Are you 30 years old yet, Rogers? Or are you still 29?
No, I'm still 29. Boy, can you not tell by that youthful like vigor in those
Well,
photos?
I'm gonna.
Youthful
I'm gonna have to
twinkle in
say
his eye.
you can't have that hair when you're 30. Because
What do you mean? I have my hair and I'm 30.
Yeah, but Dan, you can sort of pull it off. Like you can sort of go, oh yeah, he's obviously in a band or something. Rogers doesn't look like he's in a band.
Adam looks like he's pissed off by the band.
No, Rogers looks like he's a struggling a cappella member, but he's gone rogue and no a cappella band will have him anymore.
I'm dying.
I'm doing the most half-hearted Shakabrah
Yeah.
ever.
You look like your arm's broken. You don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It looks so
Just
locked.
looked-
That's my brother right there. That's him.
Yeah, there.
That's my boy.
That's my big brother.
That's my,
I love him lots.
That's my guy right there. That's him.
Yeah.
Adam, when I zoom in on your face, you look you look like you've just been you look like you've just been told that you're allergic to shellfish and you've just eaten like a lobster.
He's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it
What do you
looks
mean allergic to lobster? I just had lobster.
Adam, you just don't even look like you on that picture. It's just like
Which one?
the
I don't
both.
look like me in either of those.
Shakabrah is so lazy.
It looks like you're doing a caricature of yourself. Or
Yeah,
something.
or
I mean, I am. I don't look like that all the time, guys. Like, I would need to break this impression if that's the one I put across. That's not what I look like all the time.
That's not me. That's not me, I swear.
Now I've seen your Shakabrah. I'll tell you what you look like. You look like a kid that's just been that's just touched a hot stove for the first time, and like your fingers are like burnt on the tip, and your parent looks at you like, "What did you just do?" And you pull that face. That's
I've eaten something that's too hot. They told me
Yeah.
not to eat it yet.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's spicy.
I've used grown-up toothpaste. It's spicy.
Spicy. I don't know what to do with my hands. It's too spicy.
Oh.
Fuck, you can keep that in. Holy shit.
Is our best parts of us just like roasting each other?
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, when we don't have notes. It's what happens. We say, what else we got to talk about? Oh, I could pull a funny
When do we
face.
ever have notes?
All right, I can hear Alex yawning in the background. We'll let him go.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Alex is done.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. So, we know it's 9:30 over there.
I've been up since 5:50.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired.
Alex has had a long day.
He still also has to contact his girlfriend, so yeah.
And I said I'd call her at 9. It's now 9:40. And I'm just low-key panicking. I'm like, oh shit. Why are you so late? I did a podcast. You should look it up.
We had too much fun.
Has she
making
subscribed
AI
yet?
music.
No.
Just show her the songs. She'll forgive you. If she
Yeah,
knows
I
that's
will.
what you were doing.
Yeah, I will.
It's very valuable.
So
Yeah.
so she hasn't subscribed. She's not
No.
very supportive girlfriend, is she?
Oh, I mean, she doesn't know.
What do you mean
What
she doesn't
the
know?
She does.
This is the
she does
true
know.
you, Alex.
She does
This
know.
is the
She
true
does
you.
know. I'm
This
joking.
is-
She
you're
knows.
the worst promoter
knows.
ever.
She knows.
So
She knows.
so
she just doesn't understand.
She either doesn't know.
Look, I would
she-
love to argue about this with you.
She hasn't,
but-
or she hasn't subscribed. Which one
Okay,
is
He
it?
I'll
doesn't want to hear. He doesn't want her to hear stories about him wiping his butt.
Yeah, like that's what the fuck. Like, you want anyone to hear that story? Why do I even say it?
My girlfriend
I mean, they're
listens to the
gonna learn
podcast.
They're gonna learn eventually.
She listens to the podcast. She listens to multiple poop and
All I
pants
care about
stories.
is the numbers. I want the numbers.
True. All right. Speaking of the numbers, let's end episode
All right,
28.
Alex, roll us out.
Thank you everyone for listening to the main broadcast. I have been your host Alex Rogers, and I have been with my co-hosts Adam, Peter, and Dan. You can find us on all of our
I
social
hate Alex so
platforms:
much.
Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and last but not least, YouTube. That is the Maincast TV. Thank you everyone for listening to the main broadcast, episode 28. Everyone say goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Peter said he hates me. I can hear him in the background. As I was speaking, I can hear him. I'm like, fuck's sake. All right, bye everybody.
We'll catch
Bye.
you next time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Steel Stallion. No, I'm just putting it and singing that so I know what to put it. No one to hold us back. Oh, fire and thunder as I follow my track. There we go. I'll line that up. It'll sound nice. It'll be a good harmony. Because I definitely sung that in key.
I'm gonna ride the steel stallion. No reins to hold me back. Feel the power and the thunder as I follow my own track. I'll build a petrol-powered horse, a mechanical masterpiece, galloping through the road.